diamonds, and that is always beautiful on them, and it is even more beautiful when a multicultural person is appreciating the culture. Yeah.
Correct? Okay. And one more.
So we have a very important and good news. The newlyweds are on their way. So
I wasn't here. Why people let him come? Got work to do. He got big party lah. Party.
They walk in beauty, carrying each other in their hearts as they start writing their very own marriage epic with a love that goes on and on, far beyond time. These two add up like sine squared plus cosine squared.
wow, this is going to be a very beautiful moment for each and everyone over here. And I am aware that this is kind of science mashup, right, Robin?
Yes, exactly. And in fact, we have depicted this from the works of Carl Sagan, Neil deGrasse, Albert Einstein, and so many more.
Gravitation cannot be held responsible for people falling in love. How on the earth can you explain in terms of chemistry, physics, so important for a biological phenomenon as first love?
Put your hand on the stove for a minute and it seems like an hour. Sit with that girl for an hour and it seems like a minute. That's relativity.
Yes, a marriage makes two fractional lines a whole. It gives to two questioning natures a renewed reason for living. It brings a new gladness to the sunshine, a new fragrance to the flowers, a new beauty on the earth, and new mystery to life.
Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Dharma Chilvan, and best wishes to you. We wish you to be blessed with long and happy life together.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our newly lovely couple. Let us again give them a big round of applause and welcome them to the party.
Ganapati, 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 Am Ganapati, 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 Am Ganapati, 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 Am Ganapati, Ganapati, Ganapati. Ganapati, Monday Villam Ganapati, Adatman Ganapati, 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 Am Ganapati, 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 Am Ganapati, Gajamuga Kadavula, Karuni Kadal Ganapati, Gajamuga Kadavula, Karuni Kadal Ganapati, Ganapati, Ganapati.
I'm going to say a few words. I am going to give him enough time to say something. I'm not taking over the whole thing, as I've been known to do. An unusual questions. So, anyway, it's usually not customary for the bride and groom to make a speech themselves. Usually somebody does it for them. But we wanted to thank each and every one of you personally for making this such a special occasion for us. So, first of all, we thank Almighty God, first and foremost, for without Him, nothing is possible. We also wish to thank our fathers, who sadly are not here with us today, but who are probably having a glass of whiskey now as we speak. This is primarily a thank you speech. So we would also like to thank our mothers who have supported and encouraged us throughout this journey. A special thank you to my mother, who never questioned my decisions and never questioned how I wish to live my life.
Right? Confused, they lack direction, they have no focus, a bit like some politicians we know. So I think I need to give you a bit of guidance. I've taken it upon myself to guide all you young couples out there. So, my YouTube channel is now so famous. In fact, I am very famous in the Klang Valley region, in Ulutheram and Manchester, UK. So very specific audience, yes? In fact, the other day I was at my gynecologist and he was giving me a little investigation and he said, oh my God, my niece listens to your YouTube channel. So there she is, the niece comes into the clinic, takes a selfie with me while my legs are high in the air. So yes, I see you're getting very excited, my dear man. Don't. I'll talk to you later, okay? Yes, you know. But if you're a little younger than a pensioner like you, my darling, I wouldn't mind all that, except with you it might be slightly incestuous, so let's not go there. Okay. Now, I want to tell you about my husband, Harold Uttaravarasingam. You know, I don't know, some of those of you don't know, in our custom, the man comes to take a look at you. Not the way I asked you to look at me. But they come and you have to serve them tea. How many of you did this? Nobody. All the liars in the audience. Huh? When Harold came, I decided I needed to give him a good checkout. You know what I mean? Look at his trousers. Really look at his trousers. Don't be so cheeky. That's not what I meant. Okay? His trousers had pleats right in the middle of it. And that's a sure telltale sign that he's a mama's boy. Tama? Right. And I thought, Harold Uttaravarasingam, what kind of surname is that? This does not bode well at all. How many of you here had marriages that had a little bit of a false start and then it was fantastic later on? Yes, everyone? No? Oh, it's the other way around. Fantastic and romance and then it all deteriorates and goes to pot. Yes. Anyway, I thought, typical mommy's boy, what can I do? Either his mother has ironed it or the mother's amma has ironed it. This is not good practice because he'll expect me to iron it. So I put a stop to all of it. Hello, darling. Be careful. Yeah, go. You're stealing my thunder. Extra charge. So I am now going to tell you some of the ways in which one will sustain a good marriage, not just with inner stout. The first point is the first night. The Mudal Iravu. First night. Sorry, I'm offending you still. But never mind, I'll carry on. More positions than the Kama Sutra is what I'm calling it. Because when you get married, it doesn't mean that you and your husband are on the same page on the bedroom department. Because Harold Uttaravarasingam put a copy of the Kama Sutra on the side table. Imagine this, 1956. My father-in-law's old 1950s brickfields house, the rickety fan, and Harold Uttaravarasingam is planning gymnastics in the bedroom. I said, no, this is not going to happen, Harold. Yes, we need to be quiet because the in-laws are next door, can be heard, every sound, and at the same time, he's also still cannot get out. Out! Out! Poga poga terim, he says. You'll find out as you go on, is the translation. Wow. Anyway, so nowadays, Harold has taken to actually placing a copy of the Kama Sutra in my giant tiffin carrier. Highly inappropriate place to do it. So when Harold gets a bit excitable these days, all I have to do is to tie his pajama strings a bit tighter and give him some Horlicks to drink. And that tends to calm him down a bit. Okay? Now the second guidance I'm giving you for a happy marriage is, I'm calling it no more curry favors. And that is based on a research, okay, that they did. The type of curry you like determines the kind of lover you are. So let's have a look. What kind of curry? How many of you like a biryani? A good biryani? Anyone? A good biryani? Now, biryani lovers are highly insecure people. You know why? The meat that is hidden under the rice. Yeah? That's not great. Now here, you look like a Vindaloo lover. Hello. Hello. Yes? Spicy. Hot handle. Yes. Not for you, my darling. Kurma. A delicate, respectable kurma, I think. No? Yes. Anyone here likes a good chicken tikka masala? Yes? Chicken tikka masala is a British invention. Did you know that? And, hello, excuse me. I'm talking about chicken tikka masala. And the people who like chicken tikka masala are a bit like David and Victoria Beckham. Slightly inauthentic, a bit fake. Fake pants up and down, okay? Right. So Harold and I are very compatible because Harold likes a kurma and I'm a madras. Yes. What about the fruit cake? Indeed. Now, the next thing is the room for improvement. Tell me, what is the most important room in your house? Newly married couples. The bedroom? What? All you filthy minds, all thought of the bedroom, number one. I tell you, the most important is the kitchen. Absolutely. Yes, because the kitchen is what I call the war room. And yes, exactly. If I think I'm expecting a bank credit card statement that has some unexpected expenses like, a Louis Vuitton bag or 10 saris from Nalli's Chennai, I just slip in a bit of purupittam. That's number 3. And number 4, are you all paying attention? Do you realize that these are gems I'm giving you? Good. Number 4 is called, why are you so like that? Because even I, my darling, even I get angry sometimes. And sometimes Harold makes me angry. And what do we do when 2 lovers are angry and have a lover's tiff? You try and do something that eases the kinks. Yes? Talking about kinks. Let's enter into some kinky territory. Don't get too excited, my darling. You don't get excited. You are very excitable. Oh, God, is he excitable. So, we do a little bit of role play, my darling Ravi. We do role play. I asked Harold, Kausiana, after many, many years of marriage, I said, Harold Uttaravarasingam, what is your sexual fantasy? Now, I had to really dig deep. I had to correct the bugger until he got really, really loose-tongued and told me what his sexual fantasy is. Now, let me tell you, it goes into great detail. I love this cameraman following me around. Now, what he says, listen very carefully, this is what Harold's sexual fantasy is. He's a doctor, wearing blue scrubs, ready to do brain surgery. Very detailed, right? Sweaty forehead, all the nurses mingling around him. And he imagines me in a boring white shirt, buttoned up, as a medical rep, wearing a polyester A-line black skirt, not very sexy. And I'm trying to think what makes him so, think that this is the fantasy. But this is it. This is Harold we're talking about. I, on the other hand, imagine a man in a uniform, maybe a guard who looks like the Prince of Bhutan, who guides the barrier gate in our gated community, in our Taman. I might actually do have that fantasy. Now listen, I'm going to end with a bit of a rap, because I told you I'm 80, but I am hip and happening. And I want you all to repeat, every time I put my hands up, I want you to repeat, sarong in the corner, bras in the sink. Can you do that? Sarongs in the corner, bras in the sink. These are the transgressions that married couple, little details that they do that irritate the hell out of you. When they put the sarong in the corner and the woman puts the, expensive Marks and Spencer's bras in the sink so he cannot brush his teeth. These are the minor irritations. So every time I put my hand up, you say, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Let us begin. Are you here, my darling? Are you here with us? Are you still with us? Are you spiritually uplifted so much with Bushmills? Hola, hola. Whiskey soda. Okay. Okay, let's start with Sarong's bras in the sink. Sarong's in the corner, bras in the sink. Toilet seat is still up, can't stand the sink. He takes hours to get ready, she needs a pedi. Sarong's. Please think about the brink of despair if you care. Not about the share of blame that you claim is only his but not yours. Just pause and sit in that thought, the thought that says romance will fade, the date nights will wane, the mundane daily grind will blow your mind to shreds. Little Jack Horner, bras in the sink makes you think one doesn't care, the other one doesn't care. And pointing fingers till we scream. So take that bloody sarong and fold it the way she taught you. Wash those bras and hang them up to dry. The bras are so big you can't see the sun when you hang them up to dry. But there's marital harmony. Doesn't matter la who gives, who takes. It all goes to the same pot we call a shared life. So don't strife, gotta laugh, gotta cry, gotta ask why. A shared life is the only way to go, baby. Thank you.